Guess who's back? Back again. Anubis is back. Tell your friends. What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Plays. Your boy Anubis is here. Get ready to get back into the shit. Hope you all feel feeling good. Feel good both mentally and physically to continue on our adventure. Previous video, we met up against was it Ketheric Thorm? Ketheric Thorm? Something Thorm? You know, he ran off, so we gotta go chase him and things of that nature. Also, I did Google it when freaking I did last video, and that dude Thorm is voiced by J.K. Simmons. I know his voice anywhere. A guy from my home city, Detroit, Michigan. Shout out J.K. Simmons, even though he never sees this video. So we gotta head back. That's the plan. I don't know if we should fast travel back. Oh, keep back there or walk our way back. Trying to think, would that even like be an option, or should we like go through the stairs first, because you know chances are there might be someone to talk to. Like, for example, we did leave Jahiria, I don't know how to pronounce her name. We did leave her downstairs to do this mission, so maybe she's still down there. We should go check and make sure everything's good with that. If not, then we can just fast travel on. Let me lower my microphone real quick. I just don't like seeing my own microphone like too much in stream and cam. Like, I don't want to cover my face too much. I want to get a new microphone, but when you're a broke content creator, it's not really like, you know, an available thing. I do want to get like a what you call a Rode pod mic. I heard that's like actually like pretty solid microphone. And I don't want to get like the Shure, because that's overkill for the kind of content that I make. Like if I was someone who was making like what you call it kind of content, let's say I was a video essayist, for example, yeah, it would definitely be like warranted to like have a Shure SM7B. But I kind of just want to get the Rode pod mic. Is a pretty good mic. The way it's designed is you'll be talking at the top of the microphone instead of the sides microphone, so it'll make it able to work and put it into a position to where you'd be pretty comfortable for me to talk with. Just kind of like the goal. I want to be like in a very comfortable position, and also for the position where it's not an eyesore. It's also a freaking what's the word looking for? What's that word? So we should have head to like that. We're going to like head over here, over there, but like to the end. Don't forget. But it's a cardio, not cardio. Wait, what's the word? I'm having like such a brain fart now. There's one microphone that you plug into a freaking XLR, which I do on XLR. It just collects dust. Microphone. My current microphone is a USB microphone. Condenser microphones I'm thinking of, but my current microphone is a Quadcast, which is a condenser, not condenser, it's a USB microphone, which is an awful mic. You know, I've got a lot of compliments about this mic, but for my own comfort and even just quality wise, it would be better to have a condenser microphone, and the Rode's not very expensive. It's just too rich for my current blood. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to get a new microphone. Cam wise, we're good cam. We want to have like I need like, this is like where it's like one of those things where it's like you kind of wish you're just more successful. I'm sure I'll buy shoes overweight. I haven't gotten the success that I kind of wished I had by this point my stream career, my content creation career, because I've been like content creating for a while. And it's funny because like I saw somebody who's like you're associate of someone who I know, and was talking about how they got like 2,000 followers on Twitch, and it's like they said they've been streaming for like a certain amount of time, and I was like, damn, it's a long ass time. Well, I'm hoping not in that position where it takes me that long to, you know, get 2,000 followers on Twitch. You know, like as much as I try to like act like, you know, I'm all good with where I'm at right now, I definitely wish I had more success. It's just me being honest.
The general will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
Oh, sorry, take a drink.
Better they stay here, and hold the tower should Ketheric's army catch wind of our assault. But if you have room for one lone soldier, I would face Ketheric by your side.
That's what you want.
You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly. Good hunting.
Damn it. Hoping it was going to be like a companion kind of thing where like you have it on the side of your screen again. But it's fine. Yeah, I don't want to turn this video into like a content creation conversation. I do that a lot on Twitch, where I'll turn my Twitch streams into like conversations about content creation and lack of success. You don't have a choice now, Shadowheart. The darkness.
This is an illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
You know a lot about the illithid. And they still haven't given us like really any information on the Dream Visitor, on who they are and why they have as much information as they have. Hey, look what just popped up. Rescue Zerial's asset from Moonrise. What about Devlor and them? Is that an option here too?
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
I didn't hear. Tadpole Center.
Civilians, side by side.
There's a tiefling in this one.
Where they infect.
You remember the shattered windows of Elturel's High Cathedral? The burning black sky of Avernus beyond. In its horror, the blood war unites you. Tiefling, dwarf, and elf alike huddle behind the shields of your paladin order, waiting for salvation. But when it comes, disunity, the returned city casts your people out, the devils who dragged them down to hell. In the end, it is not your paladin oath that is broken. It is your faith itself.
Can I help them out?
You remember the shattered windows of Elturel's High Cathedral? The burning black sky of Avernus beyond. Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
And we're stuttering, so we can turn the cam off real quick.
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, it goes back into the hardware and, you know, lack of... Look, it's a long story. Is that Zevlor? It is Zevlor. Alright, well. Gotta deal with the Mind Flare.
On the victor's path.
I don't want to use anything of his that isn't like a guarantee fuck some stuff up.
Enough! My mind is my own!
Good job, Zevlor. Get over there and deal with that. Oh, Heart, stop missing your attacks, girl. If I could, I would, but I don't think we can actually land that. That's fine, so we'll just use that to put a mark on him right there in the corner. Because doing all this means nothing if he can't save at least Zevlor. The rest of them, they give a fuck, but Zevlor needs to survive this encounter. This is our first real fight against Mind Flares. The last time we saw Mind Flare was on the Nautiloid, and we were helping it more so than anything else. I feel like I never miss with her. I'm gonna point that out. We miss with so many other people, but I feel like I never miss with Karlach. Go and get that loot. Give me the loot. Also, we could turn the cam back on when we're fighting. Wish I had like a button or just tap it. Where's the one who we freaking used our what you call on? Was that the one? This is the last one. Keep it going. Yeah, man. Bitch. Taste despair. That's an allied devourer.
Over there.
On the victor's path, might will prevail.
Miss. A.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you.
Zevlor.
Watching gods. The blade of frontiers. Will, what happened?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
And
Aren't all
sure
devils the wrong devil?
To spare someone else a worse fate, I'd wager. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. Somehow I suspect it's worse even than you imagine. Likely you heard that I broke, or froze, or some other lie kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power.
You fell victim to a devil, didn't you?
Protect my people.
You were desperate and made your promise.
The cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
Tis, tis, tis.
I fell short of that mark in Avernus, and even so, it was not so bad as this. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me.
You just get in my way.
Ketheric is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
That is a better choice. I say find your own people. That'd be.
I have you. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
At least he found the Zephyr. Which is good because honestly I was like failing the freaking failed by not doing that beforehand. But that is only part of what we're in here for.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles.
Is that
Unusual.
Mazora inside?
Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Mazora? You're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing!
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So, get to it already.
We'll just leave her in it.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority.
Leave her there, examine the device to the right, then one to the left.
The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
The one on the left means annihilate. We can kill her. I don't think it would be the wise thing to do if we want to help Will.
You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
It's definitely good that I did that, because if he would just like click something, I'm pretty sure the first option doesn't even like matter and wouldn't like really work. Also, I noticed that we're skipping again. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off again. Welcome to being a broke streamer. We'll just go ahead and unleash. I have to hottie out. Keep your end of the bargain.
Will. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
You're free, Mazora. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
You're such a bitch.
6 months? Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
All right. All right. So. All right. So, do we go with persuasion? Accept the pact now. We threaten to kill her. Look, we can try to persuade and just see what happens. I guarantee you, there's gonna be like a 30 or some shit like that, where we basically got to get a critical success, and where otherwise you can't freaking succeed here. The 14, so it's not too bad. She is lucky. Go with that. And you Shadowheart's guidance. We're going all in. Got a 15, so we're good with even without Shadowheart, and even without my freaking advantage. Goodness.
Another one? Well, after jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt. All that power. And to think you want to throw it away. Now, you've got business in the towers to take care of. Don't you fret. I'll find you soon enough. You're going to need me. Count on it. Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met. It's a real cracker of a tale.
Bet he's trying to fuck.
Ta-ta.
Didn't know she was a devil. That's how I get caught. Oh, got a new weapon. Let's find out what happened with Will.
Zariel's asset was none other than Mazora herself. Of course. Tricks on top of tricks on top of tricks.
That's what happens when you deal with devils.
I've only got 6 months before I made a free man. Thanks be to the Triad. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you.
The Triads in this game? Man, everywhere. China, America. Right, got a good holding.
First, we killed Ketheric Thorm. Then...
Well, are you making deals right now with me?
What else is on your mind?
I've done all of this for you, and you're sitting here like, you know, I'm not gonna tell you yet. Fucking black people, I swear.
Sharp as ever. At least things have stayed interesting. Defender of the people.
Let's march!
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Is that blood?
Chosen.
No, never mind.
All right, let's head out of here.
One day I'll catch a break.
You know what's going on in here?
Discern, faithful. We depart.
Bring death
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Oh no, you got me. Do we should let her live or no? Do it. Not enough. Inspiration reroll. You got a 19. Now we got enough. Wait. Now we got enough.
I have no need for a throne. You go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out.
You got some experience. Got a skull. Severed pelvis. We're being spoken to. We found a restoration thing. Now I help out with Shadowheart, who's currently freaking pretty hurt.
Fleet of Nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Make sure everyone's on before I hit the button.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
It's about to get serious. Yeah, the game just auto saves.
Background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Oh, my shoulders. The entire gang.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to.
Or Tash.
Motherfucker. Gortash.
When I was looking at IMDb to figure out if I was right about J.K. Simmons, Jason Isaacs is Gortash. Jason Isaacs is a very well-known person when it comes to nerd culture. He plays Gabriel Lorca in Star Trek Discovery.
Crawls with failure, like flies on
For people who are Harry Potter heads, he's Malfoy's dad. Is that what we pronounce it? I never watched Harry Potter, so I don't really know
Built an army for our masters,
the pronunciation.
but what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up.
Oof.
So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But
It's a little strange.
lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Thorm!
Shit is getting serious. That is a very, very large brain. A very large brain.
The Testament of Merkel.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Heaven preserve us.
Is Will's dad.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Shit, no! Father!
Now,
I can't even see Will's reaction because it's freaking blocked out.
we will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
This guy's been heavily manipulated.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Like this is the end of Act 2. And Act 3 is gonna get going. The enemies up there.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
What if I gave you pictures of Spider-Man? How would you feel about that?
Impossible. You are bound to it, and in death it will bind you to me. That is the power my Lord Merkel has granted me. Command over the immeasurable legions of the dead. But he did not only give me power, he gave me the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Man, suck my left nut twice.
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
Here we go.
She must be free.
Right.
Right, let's get to it.
She's right about freeing homegirl. We should free her. No need to do that. Oh, we did one tap that thing?
Where do I go from here?
Make our way over here.
Bye forever, pal.
Good idea, Carla.
She didn't even do it.
See me on the go.
They are determined to put that all on freaking Karlak.
Here goes nothing.
We use Shatter. We hit him with the good stuff. We got a little buddy.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Don't worry, we'll get to you. Wouldn't be wise to do that. She would fail that.
Have to keep going.
That's fine. Keep going.
Well, so much for peace.
I think I had like a shot on those. I think we could do a little jumpy jump.
Think you can take me on?
Still missed. And with luck. You've achieved with CryEngine 3.
Ketheric Thorm! Face
Back in your cage.
Ow.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
You better whoop your ass now. You done fucked up. Alright, turn hand back on since we're in the middle of a fight. We good when it comes to, like, you know, if we're in combat. don't think we can get there and do an attack at the same time. And we miss.
Another fight. Let's go.
A 9% chance? That's crazy. I'm gonna come down here because when you Shadow Heart to do a heal. Get that engine going, girl. Love when she roars. Don't think we can use will to do what I need him to do, which is fine. You need him to make his way over here. Will, make your way downtown, walking fast, faces past. You're homebound. He is whooping her ass. Why don't you come down here? Ooh. Ooh. He ain't ready for it, baby. Yeah, so we can listen to this cutscene without interruption.
Kill me.
How are we on ground, above ground again?
Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
The floating head. I don't say anything. We can consider this a bug in the game. I think it's supposed to be something we should be seeing right now, but we're not seeing it because part of the game is kind of bugged. Whatever you say, Grave Lord Nito.
Shit.
Shit's right. You lend her a hand or something? Supposed to heal. Forgot about that. Sorry, Will.
Survival is all that matters.
40% chance. I imagine we can't add this to him. All right, we can. We missed. Not done yet. 3 attacks with our girl Karlak, baby boy and baby girls. Turn cam back on. We made this fight. Oh, we made this fight. Come on, give me my tongue so I can continue whooping that ass. It is all I desire. What are you doing? Oh, what the hell he just did? Be rude. Leave me alone. Wow, 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 wow. I think we can turn. Making the move. Don't have any R spells we can use. That's fine. Don't have the range. Yeah, you do. What the fuck? Oh, well missed. Good God, that attack was nuts. He missed. Will, your dude missed. Everyone's missing. We missed. You got a critical hit. Oh boy. You're right, baby girl. Let's do this. Hit him up. Ooh, it feels so good. Do it again. What you got? What you got next for me? I am Anubis, the Gamma Archer. I am ready for anything. I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there will be. You will feel my wrath and I will kick that ass.
Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord.
I am the master.
Hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken.
Because you are a failure. No, Spartan, kick this man to that hole.
What you've done. Isabel.
Death becomes you. And he kneeled before me. God, I love your design. Yeah, she going a little ape shit. You need a therapist.
No. Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
You have my sword. My fealty.
Yo, Shadow Heart's information.
Then we fly this foul place.
apostle of Merkel. Hadn't expected
God
that.
damn.
Oh, Gortash.
Hey, can we loot this guy?
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Look at who it is.
Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are you not telling us?
Perhaps not a cure, but you found the source of your infection and the reason for its abnormality. The crown atop the Elder Brain. Its markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. I'm familiar. An arms dealer and a slaver.
What we do to slavers? We kill them.
Bane, the god of tyranny.
All slavers in history of humanity should always die.
Yourself. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three.
Right.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers.
Oh, my knee.
Chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
Button. In the wrong mouse.
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of
You would think,
success are
you know,
slim,
per stone that gets taken away, it will have less power.
If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
You get his armor set. I even like that much better. It's a warhammer. That couldn't have been that bad. Joking. Yeah, there's definitely something else going on with her, and she's letting on. Like I keep saying it, there's definitely more to that character than we get to see, or that meets the eye. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like if for whatever reason we have a stone, I feel like logically will be less power. So like you at least think it will slow it down. Like you won't get to Baldur's Gate quickly at all, and it will take a lot of time for them to, you know, have it do what it does, have it do the, you know, turn everyone to mind flare. Like it needs that. It should be like wanting that third storm. Today. That was a fun fight.
I've been thinking on all that
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
You were there with me. I have no idea.
I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life.
We're stuttering again.
Away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Calm down, Big Red.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Apparently Will wants to talk to Will.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yes, Will. That's kind of the plan.
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Like a solid plan.
Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know, or know of more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
Tiamat, for those who want to know some lore about Baldur's Gate, she made a deal with the of Vlaakith, the queen of the freaking Githyanki. That's why the Githyanki can freaking ride dragons. There's more to it than that, but that's the gist.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Yeah, show don't tell. Y'all love that.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, First softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness, and I said yes. One soul for one city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel.
She never stops, does she? Not for a second.
Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
They didn't show. I thought it was going to show us like a vision, like of what happened.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
That's a song by Ali and AJ.
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world or the depths of the lower dark and still never shake her.
Work bomb. Sorry, that was a random thing to shout. There's a Tigers game on. I'm not watching it because I'm playing this game, but Pets Torkelson hit a home run, hit a homie, a dummy, vroom vroom vroom. So, do we talk to everyone here? Is that what our plan's going to be? Be a very tasking thing to do. So if we put on what's his name's armor, we'll have 19 in our armor class, and what we'll get in benefit would be the cantrip Howl of the Dead. We'll get no real buffs from it when it comes to like our dexterity and things like that. The heavy armor, all income damage is reduced by 2. Reaper's rigidity, did I pronounce that right? When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dex saving throws. Disadvantage on stealth checks. I feel like that's not a bad thing. At least not what I would consider being bad. I feel like it's mostly fine. Honestly, let's see if Will can fit that armor. If he can't, then we'll just, you know, do what we need to do.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Does it now?
Aren't you? You came here in search of a cure, but found a conspiracy instead. I can see how that would be disheartening. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Wouldn't join party?
Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But But you convinced me otherwise.
I thought we were done finding
Into
companions.
darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will
Is she
follow
fuckable?
you wherever they lead.
I'm not doing this playthrough. We're very loyal to Shadowheart. I'm a one-woman guy, but he's fuckable. My other playthroughs, I'm just saying.
You're amply reinforced already. I'll let the new blood do all the running around. For now. With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing X. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
I got some orders to give.
If you have business to conclude, the road to and the city needs us.
Make haste.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
But that's why she cares about this character so much. They're lovers.
I'm here. And so are you.
The night song got good taste.
My father, he can't hurt us any longer.
Yeah, because I killed him.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke,
I know some stutters, just bear with it.
my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin.
We've met.
This is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Sure, why not? More honeys, the better.
Forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin!
Hey, she's pretty blunt.
We'll see you later.
Big pictures.
You prevailed, my friend. Now your path takes you to Baldur's Gate. But I cannot join you.
You didn't even do shit here, Moonrise.
The curse still thrives. I failed this place. Now I must remain behind and stand watch over it. The same. I had hope hoped I might have been able to stay by your side, to help however I could. But the Oak Father has spoken. My place is here.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us speak.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jonesy.
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I'd imagine all living things to an extent will have a soul.
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer.
If you
Until
stop
such time,
speaking in riddles,
be availed of my services. No.
the way he says no is always like, okay.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
All right, Withers. Thanks for telling me absolutely freaking nothing.
Back in last light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without
Yes,
an
little
old
hottie.
rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
You are a fine job.
I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
The briefest hesitation as Saris wars with old loyalties and wins.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
You probably shouldn't go to the city. Bad things are coming to that place. I want you to know that.
Very well.
You're here. Good. That's good.
Oh my god, game.
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maula's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
You're doing a good job. You're focused on the children, making sure they're okay. Don't worry. You know, you're doing good.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. It's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Molly's gonna come through those doors any moment now.
So freaking Zevlor never freaking came back. I don't know what's next. But then the pale elf. Can we travel over there? Let's get a rest in.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you.
Game? Been freezing a lot since the update.
You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Right.
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
Gods, I can't wait to be back home.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
I honestly feel like you just can't trust that chick.
Ketheric may be gone.
Or guy. He can make the visitor, the dream visitor, any gender.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon
You're very
Maiden
extra.
Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly, but Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief, and she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid.
There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Right. So you can help Shadowheart now.
If you have business to conclude, the road to Baldur and the city needs us. By your command. With the absolute, there's a Harper. Beyond that,
Boom, 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 boom. You need to have a little chit chat. Like it. Oh, no. Chick over here wants to have a chat. Again.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
there is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Well, of course.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Show don't tell. The wolf was going to attack her, was going to attack Shar. The person they killed was a person. Potentially her father.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself
It
in
was her father. Her Faja.
recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now.
You've already killed some dark dusty cars before, so killing more Shar wasn't a big deal.
Forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's umbral domain.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Well, we've learned more about Shadowheart and figured out what the hell she knew. That our parents are alive. There's more to that wolf than we thought. All of it. All of it. Are we good over here, people? If we are, we will get our long rest in. Seems like we're good. We need some more food soon. Need to talk to Shadowheart.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough
You
to
were a
just
kid.
believe it.
You were pretty much my oh.
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shar denied to me.
Always.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything.
This is all
We'd
it has nothing to do
and hope we're ready
what you
when
want.
the moment comes.
I mean, it kind of does, but
Before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Of course.
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise. Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less. Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
never that far away from you.
Of course.
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, other than dealing with the pale elf, I don't know what's next, but we'll find out on the next Let's Play. So, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I should have my cam on when I'm talking directly to y'all. You know, I'm sorry that this episode, more than any episode, there's been like some stutters. There was just there was a driver update today for NVIDIA. There's also an update for the game itself. So I wonder if the two of those things combined, you know, led to some potential issues when it comes to recording. Could just be my hardware. So it, you know, I have a 2060 KL, so it's not like I got, you know, a 40 series card, things like that. But I'm gonna go eat, and then probably start the next Let's Play. Hope you all enjoyed. Y'all stay safe. Be constant. Boy Nubis. I'm out of here. Deuces.